against
and his fabulous new hairdo.
you're right.
So I believe this is. So I believe this is Idol Seeker, everybody. A new face on the scene.
Welcome to the community, man. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for coming out. It's good to see you.
Yeah, anyone who's playing Mortal Kombat in the local FGC in the Philippines right now, please come on over, join our community. The community is too solid. There's no toxic people here.
Yeah, no toxic people.
Everyone is invited. Everyone is welcome.
Well, just so you guys know, okay, the toxic thing is a running joke. I mean, we're all good friends and all, but
Everyone's friends.
It's just a little joke we play with each other.
Exactly. Everyone here is friendly. You can even approach us. Come on.
Yeah. It's a friendly game with a violent background. Lots of families in the game, in and
The
out.
irony of it. Yes, that's right. Even you can even visit other people's houses. This is how tight this community is.
Yep. We're all pretty much like a neighborhood, the MK neighborhood.
Right.
So I think now they're lowering the bars and setting up for the match.
Yes, they're about to start in a bit. And as everyone know, if everyone's following up on their community, Madga normally uses who?
He uses Cetrion.
Cetrion.
Being like he loves the playstyle of being a zoner, right? Like flipping between being a zoner and being someone that goes in and staggers.
Exactly, that has been his playstyle from the whole NRS games.
Ever since the beginning of time.
Exactly.
When the dinosaurs walked the earth, that was his playstyle.
And we're not quite sure what Idol Seeker uses, because this is the first time we're seeing this person.
Is he gonna use Raiden?
Oh, please.
Are you teasing me? Oh, dude, yo.
I would love to see a Raiden in the match.
We're gonna see.
Show my boy some love.
See, Raiden's banned from tournaments. Clearly, that's why nobody uses him.
Exactly, right.
Kano, we're gonna see a Kano.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna say like this is a very interesting matchup for Cetrion and Kano, and you can see like all the Tekken hype happening in the background.
Everyone, come on! Can you hear the background? Everyone's so hyped here. We're hype as well. We're about to start our first MK match. Let's go!
Let's go! First match of the day.
So
oh, no intros.
I think they'll be starting with a button check first, of course. But is this the best variation to use for Kano, Ripper?
Well, I personally prefer the dirtbag variation because that has an armored move in this particular matchup, which he could use to buff the Kano ball,
right?
To go through every single projectile that Cetrion has.
Wow, I didn't know that. So tell me, they have armors in this game now. Most of them, some of them.
Some of them for fatal blows, but for the most part, armors are gone. And Nightwolf might be the only character with an armor for his normal move, which is the Spirit of Kiba. So if you amplify the Spirit of Kiba,
look. He switched from Kano to Johnny Cage.
The bait and switch, I like it already. The meta game, Idol Seeker, man.
Yes. He's playing with Madga's mind now. So let's see how his Johnny Cage plays.
Johnny Kage.
Page 62, Johnny Cage dies. Is someone high?
I love the energy.
He's the best.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
That you are a vapid, arrogant child?
Don't let that stop you.
Round one.
So he's going with a showstopper variation.
Right. That's most common, right?
Right now in this current build, it's the preferred.
Oh, really?
But he does lose the trademark nut punch. Okay, he's zoning out with the boulders, gets him with the vines. What's he gonna do? Good conversion, that's it in. Puts him in the corner.
That's bad.
Okay. Now creating space, zoning with the sun, teleports away out of the corner.
Right, and Cetrion's doing his zoning game right now, right?
Yep. Very good movement from Mad Gal too. That was a good low profile under the.
Crouch under that.
He knows it's punishable, but a bit late on the punish there.
Oh, that's dead.
That's death, man. That was a good anti-air. I didn't expect that to anti-air.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, I can see that Matt has been polished Cetrion too well. Any combo, any attacks he does, it gets a combo off of it.
Yeah, he gets big damage. That's the thing. It's like Cetrion's not known for big damage, but look at Matt over here.
Right.
Front throw, good space. And he knows the last place you want Johnny to be is right in front of you.
Right.
Beautifully done.
But the irony of it is Matt is the one who's doing the pressure.
Yeah.
See, he's not even zoning. He was right in his face.
Exactly. And that's the interesting thing about Matt's playstyle. He could use a zoner and get in on you.
He switches from zoning to in-your-face attacks or combos.
And just like that, Matt gets one on the board.
And I think we play like first to two, or
Wow.
Setria.
I'm very impressed with this man's choices. I like this idol seeker. This is my idol now.
And speaking of idols.
Speaking of idols, right, now we know
Look
why
at
he's
this
idol
Antonio.
seeker.
That makes sense now.
Makes a lot of sense.
So let's see how this Kolokon will fare well.
Will he make the necessary adjustments? Does he know something we don't know?
Right.
After all, Kotal's a character we don't see too often in tournament.
He's using Totemic.
It's a very good counter zoning variation, I gotta say, because the Tiger, the Jaguar goes through a lot. That was a good conversion.
Is the Tiger unblockable? Oh!
Crushing blow.
Nice.
Don't trade with Kotal, sir. Yo.
That activates on full screen, right?
Oh, yeah. Full screen or as a punish.
Right.
Okay, gets the Jaguar, but
Centurion knows what's the combo is as well.
okay, restand. The guys are unbreakable. That's very unbreakable. That guy looking optimal and clean right here. Oh, taking it to the ribs, putting him in the corner.
One of Matt's his famous attacks. Throws the ball around up with that.
Fight.
Right, because he was a Dr. Fate player too.
Right.
Gets the sun, tries to get a 10. Heal a bit, teleport, bit teleport. Corners himself, but I don't think he minds.
Oh, nice whiff. See that?
Cetrion's a really good whip punching character in this game, I gotta say.
Right.
Good anti-air by Matt. Tried to go for the crushing blow, but a little bit too early. Very unfortunate down two.
Combo. What is that? Oh!
That looked like an input error, but I think it was part of the plan.
More likely there.
Okay. Show me some stuff.
Yeah.
Show me some stuff, Idol Seeker.
Oh!
Down two.
Just a down to anti-air.
Matt Gowan set points. Two on the board.
Right. One more win and Matt advances. Is he going to change the player again?
No, he's sticking with Kotal.
Stuck with Kotal. Nice.
Believing in Mr. Khan here.
That's it.
In Papa Khan and his pizza. Good damage. 28%.
That's a decent 28 to 280.
Although he spent a lot of cash.
Right.
He realized it was worth it.
That was 2 bars. Wow. Nice.
Good conversion.
Yeah, I didn't just complete the combo though. Teleports away. Oh, he's stuck on the ground.
Daggers. Do some standing, which I think is okay. It doesn't block the overhead.
Yeah, you know how? You know, Matt is already confident. He stayed on the corner. See, that's how confident this guy is. It doesn't matter if he's in the corner or not.
Yeah, he believes in his girl.
Yeah. See those staggers, man.
Very crazy staggers. Gets the crushing blow. What's he gonna do from this? Oh no. Okay. Tries to air him. Doesn't quite get it.
Caught the last step of that.
Accept nature's harmony.
There we go. Matt. Set point.
On set point.
On actual set point.
Come on, now show us something here. Ooh, drop the combo
Tries to get a
again.
conversion from that. Doesn't quite
Maybe
get
it's
it.
just a nerd.
Probably
This is the first time I saw this guy on a tournament.
Yeah.
And especially that he started off on the stage.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the stage nerd.
Could be that. And I really admire his choice of characters right now too.
But I heard from someone that Kolokon is one of the top tiers. I don't know who, but
I don't know who to. That could be right.
somebody confirmed that Kolo is one of the top tier characters. Anyways, just one combo away.
Taking it.
Ooh,
Gets to make a comeback. Okay. Let's go, Idol Seeker.
I think I know what he's about to do.
Okay. There we go. Using the sun to heal up. I like it. I like it. Oh no! It's stuffed with a fatal blow.
And
okay.
Matt takes this win.
And Matt takes the set.
And a fatality at that.
Matt, always a showman. Although we can't really quite tell you what's happening. Oh no. That guy is a tribe. Don't do it. Don't end him. Jade's gonna get lonely. Oh, okay, it's good you guys didn't see that. That
Freddy
was so
Krueger would be
Fatality.
envy.
He'll be very proud.
Yeah.
I know what just happened there.
Wins.
But yeah, Matt Gao advances, and Idol Seeker's still in this.
Yes,
You know,
he'll,
very good to see him come out and play. He's not out yet, so
Just
we'll
need
be
to
seeing
shake
more of him.
off those first-time jitters, and we'll see him again in the losers bracket. Who's up next?
Best of luck to him. Up
Right.
next, I believe we have Trigger and Ellie Cheese.
Ellie Cheese. The first time I've heard of her name. I haven't seen her play yet. I haven't seen her on any casuals as well. Does she play online though?
Yeah, she does play online,
Nice,
actually. We
nice,
do run sets every now and then. Reason we don't see her much is because she's actually from Iloilo. So
Wow.
she traveled out just to be here in Rev.
That's passion, man.
That's passion.
That's
right there.
dedication.
Passion and heart.
Yep. Seeing her here in Manila, Rev Major 2019. That's fantastic.
Very good to see her.
Mike,
And
fantastic.
thank you.
Sorry
thank
for the
you.
pun. So, we're seeing her now play. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And definitely, like if you're in the Iloilo area and you want to like play some MK, you could always hit her up.
Yep.
You know, she'll be there.
Most likely.
She actually has a comp shop that harbors a bunch of esports aficionados, and you can go there if you want to play some MK.
See, we're about to see Jernon play.
So, fourth box hub. That's where you go. Okay, so they're setting up right now. So what do you think about the match? What do you think about the match that just happened? How do you feel about the Cetrion Kotal matchup? Do you think he should have stayed with Kotal? Or?
Yeah, I think he should have changed his character, considering that Cetrion was too much of a zoning type of player.
Yeah, I do see it too. Actually, I think
Right.
he might have had a better chance with. I don't know if he knows how to use Dirtbag Kano, but Dirtbag Kano is a very good pick against.
Is he
Cetrion.
that good? I even think that Johnny Cage does have like an advantage or will win against that.
I feel that way too, because well, I think Johnny Cage actually has a really good neutral.
Shout out to this kid out there.
This man, the Viper, we're blessed by the Viper right now.
The
More than
God
Viper.
Slayer. He slayed one of the gods. He made one of them retire. Anyways, we're about to see Trigger. Is that his name?
Yeah, Trigger.
Trigger versus Ellie Cheese.
Elite Cheese.
Yeah, they're just canceling out those DualShock controllers that are online, just to make sure that nothing out of the blue happens.
No surprises mid-match, you know.
As any gamers in the tournament know, that there are cases that a controller gets a hit and a match stops just because
the
of that.
pause button goes up.
Right,
and
right, right.
Very unfortunate happening, but it happens, guys. So you know, just trying to keep casualties at a minimum, or you know, ideally none.
Yeah, just make sure that you cancel your you log out from the console.
Be a responsible competitor, guys.
Right.
Log that out. Log it out.
So we're about to see Trigger's Sub-Zero, one of the only, I believe, Sub-Zero players. Well, shout out to Simon Nomicon. Hey,
If you're there,
here,
man,
I
we
know
miss you.
I know you'll be visiting here. Let me see your face, man.
We know you're watching. We know you're watching.
So yeah, as I was saying, one of the few players who was stuck with Sub-Zero, even though he's a how should I put it, a trashy player. He's not that good, right?
Sub-Zero?
Right?
I think he's good, personally.
Cool.
I think he's boring. Cool. You just channeled him, man. That was a pun.
Boring as it is, I think this guy right here, my boy.
Our boy, Trigger. And our girl, Ellie Cheese.
Yes.
Our
First-
boy and girl.
First lady MKX player to see in the scene.
Yeah, very. Well, I think there's more out there. It's just really nice to see her come out
Come on,
and join
ladies.
us in tournaments.
Show some love in the MK community.
Yeah, everybody's welcome, you know.
Exactly.
Okay, I think they're gonna go for a button check first.
Right.
Seems like it. Oh man, that's a cool mask.
Nice, man.
Trigger always had like a really good taste with masks.
He
I gotta
always
say.
brings his costumes during the tournament.
It's funny because sometimes when I run sets with him online, I could hear him talking behind the mask.
Even an online, wow.
And
This kid.
yeah, it's part of his character now. You know, he's quite the
Exactly.
character on his own. And I believe we're just having a bit of controller issues, trying to sync up the controller for
It's
Pauline,
taking
Ellie Cheese.
There you go. Is Ellie sponsored? I think she is, right?
Yeah,
She's,
well,
she's wearing a
That's her.
uniform.
What her uniform is pretty much the comp shop she owns.
All right,
Actually,
nice,
so
nice.
she manages it, and she pretty much like runs things there.
That's cool.
So yeah, 4th Box Hub. If you're in Iloilo, guys, check it out.
So you can watch the stream as well. Go to Playbook on the Twitch channel. Look for Playbook. You'll see us here. We are live. We are live here at Mortal Kombat 11 Rev Major
Facebook and
2019. Come on, guys, show some love.
Show some love and join us. Okay.
Is she going with Devora? Is
Maybe
she
this
going
could be
with
something.
Devora? Which variation does Devora play?
Actually, both of her variations are very. I would say they're
stable,
both very
right?
valuable.
Nice. So I don't think Trigger can hear from his headset over there.
Can he? I don't know what. I think he's trying to make sure. Well, you got to make sure your buttons are right. You don't want to.
Button check.
You don't want to make a big
Guys,
mistake.
make sure that you do your button checks before the tournament. It's
Yeah,
the
definitely.
automatic DQ, man.
You do not want to enter a match with the last guy's settings. That would be
Right.
very unfortunate for you.
Come on. Know how to play the game.
And I believe what we're having next is a button check. I mean, we'll find out if they do stand switches.
Yes.
It's totally a button check.
That's Trigger in full costume,
Oh, they're letting the intros rock.
right?
Is this going to be the match? I think it's the match.
There's only one leader here.
Then prove yourself worthy.
Prove yourself worthy, woman.
Round 1. Fight.
I think it is a match. Ah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. The button checks. Man, the intro's got me hyped.
Make sure you play that again in a while.
Yeah, you better, guys. Be a good sport. Onion rings.
So, tell me, what does Sub-Zero do with this thin ice?
Thin ice has better neutral control, and you get the slide. And you also get like different projectiles. So he has like these little icicles that cause a lot of chip, which is it's very handy for ending
Nice.
rounds. I think like the best things he gets from it,
Sub-Zero.
it's generally the slide, which is from being variationless.
If I'm not mistaken, slide is still punishable, right?
Very, very punishable.
Very. And she's stuck with Sonya. Both of them stuck with their characters. Now it's a game.
Into the match, guys. Let's go.
This is going to be interesting, Mike. First time I'm going to see a woman player. How should I put it? A waifu player.
There's only one leader here.
Then prove yourself worthy.
I proved that a long time ago.
Round 1. Fight.
And they did play the intros.
There we go. That's it. Okay, starts
Ooh,
off with
nice
a back two.
whip.
Okay, goes for the staggers, the free staggers, forward throw.
Ooh, nice wake up.
Get up two. I don't really see that string much, but it's good.
Right.
Okay, I'm not sure if Trigger had much experience fighting Sonya's prior to this.
Ooh.
Oddly enough, she's a bit rare to find, you know, in the scene. Okay, gets the slide.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of Sonya online, right?
Okay, you gotta keep count of the slides. If he amplifies it 3 times, he gets a crushing glow.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Round 2. Fight.
So Trigger got the first game.
Breaks away. I think that's clever because you really don't want to get the slide loaded. Crushing blow. Turn the
I
corner.
thought that's an OTG.
Okay, opts to go for the stagger instead of the crushing blow combo. Chips her out. And there we go. Takes the first game. Trigger.
That was a quick match.
Yeah, you could sense a bit of hesitation in the way that Ellie Cheese is approaching the matchup.
Right. I can
But
sense that as well.
in a way, I could see like the neutral's pretty clean. I don't see much jumps from her.
Yeah, exactly. And she went straight off the bat on the next round. So let's see if she has adjusted. Ooh, started the same way.
Actually, goes for the chip instead. Odd decision. Does it punish? No punish. Back
Down,
throw.
yeah,
crane
down one into
space.
throw. What does that do?
It's a mid projectile.
Oh,
See, the difference also between like other ice balls and this one is that even raw it chips. So you don't want to blow. Oh, goes for the fatal blow. Doesn't quite get it. Goes for the unbreakable.
See, I heard that Sub-Zero has a lot of mix-ups, right? Like stagger mix-ups.
He does, actually.
And I haven't seen it on this game yet because Sub-Zero's attack here is stupid.
No, I believe it's for the other variation,
Oh,
Dead
not
of
this
Winter.
one. Oh, okay.
In Dead of Winter, you get the amplified ice ball, which you could change from like a overhead or a low. So you really do get a 50-50 in a way, if you could condition them to block a certain way.
Yeah, Ellie Cheese is starting out with her staggers. That's a punish.
That's the back throw, trading space. Tries to go for the back one. Ooh, a very unfortunate crushing blow loaded.
Nice wake up. Oh, you should have waited for that.
Yeah, fatal blow. But
Another raw slide.
Goes
Come
raw
on.
slide.
Watch your toes, woman.
Sub-Zero.
No, just a one more game.
I don't think she knows it's first to 3.
One more.
What are you standing up for? I'm kidding.
No, that's just 2.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, guys.
That was just 2. Just one more game. Come on, let me see your faces on the stream still. Come on.
Sometimes you gotta learn how to stop counting frames and count rounds and matches.
Exactly.
It's okay. It happens. It was.
Yeah, especially when you're on the match. You won't even know how many games you played already.
Yeah. You'll just care about winning. You
Yes.
know, and defending
That's how
yourself.
different the environment is when you're on the match.
Fight.
Oh, I don't think she was ready.
Not to
Like
gentleman our kid here.
Okay, mid projectile doesn't quite
But
get
hey,
it.
it's a game.
She still got this. I believe in her.
So by now, Elichi should have learned what Trigger normally does a lot.
Which is slide.
He slides.
Let's see.
So I see what happens here is if Ellie distances herself, Jernan always slides.
And one thing I'm not quite seeing is I'm not seeing much onion rings. Just funny enough, Sonya could be a very good zoner.
Right.
There we go. And just as I said it, more onion rings came out. Fatal blow on deck.
See. So it's
There we
match
go.
point.
There we go.
for
Trigger on set point.
Set point, right.
Fight.
Down.
Punish. A little bit late on the punish, but she had the right idea.
Yeah. Always be ready for the punishes.
Freeze. Raw freeze. Gets her. Unbreakable. Crushing blow.
Crushing blow. Wow. That's 355 damage for 7.
Gets her frozen. She's trying to press buttons.
So he's just doing the basic combos. Come on, Ellie.
You got
Oh,
this.
that's an
Oh
overhead.
no.
And that's about
okay.
it.
It's okay. So Trigger moves on winner's side, and this isn't the last we'll see of Ellie, Ellie Cheese.
We will see Ellie Cheese again on the lower bracket.
She'll-
But a good show by Trigger.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
well, best of luck to Ellie Cheese. It's very nice seeing her out here.
True.
You know, thank you for
We're
joining
happy.
us.
We're happy that you joined. We'll see you on the lower brackets. Congratulations to Trigger, who did a great job. Definitely.
Of repping the Lin Kuei master himself.
The Lin Kuei kid.
And Ellie Cheese, still one of my inspirations for playing Sonya. You know, like she was the reason I kind of wanted to learn Sonya.
That's nice. And I think she just had like a stage jitters as well.
It could be, you know.
Yeah, everyone.
She'll probably adjust, you know, in the lower bracket.
Guys, you need to adjust when you're on the stage. I know it's gonna be a bit tricky, especially that everyone is watching you. Believe me, I've been there. I got 3-0'd, 0-3'd on that with Simon.
Yeah.
But after that, it
You
made
get
me,
stronger,
Yeah,
you know?
it made me realize that it's not about just playing for everyone.
Shoutouts from Phosphorite over there. Good luck.
So our next competitors would be Javi and
We got Phosphorite versus Ultimate Rico, I
Ultimate
believe.
Rico. Yes, that's the first time I've seen Rico as well.
Yeah,
Thank you,
so
guys.
many new faces.
So many new faces. I feel old already. I consider myself a second generation NRS player because Mingo and his brother, shoutouts to Gab, they're the first generation players. But see, Mingo is on the bracket as well, and you'll see him in a bit. Hopefully, he'll advance until we go to the top 8.
Yep. Hopefully, you know, top 4.
Don't want to
Maybe.
jinx it though. So
Commentators, we shouldn't curse them. So
yeah. So we're about to see two players. One player who uses Jax, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, one of them uses Jax and the other uses Noob. We won't say who, or you'll find out eventually. But yeah, going back to the match that just happened. What do I think that the matchup could have been approached differently, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because Sonya, as much of the identity she's gained playing the rushdown game so well, doing big girl damage. She has some of the best zoning in the entire game, and
especially when Trigger always used the slide. There's a lot of. I'm not even playing this game too much, but I know that Sub-Zero has a lot of punishable attacks.
He does. He does.
The slide. I know that his ice.
His eyes can be very punishable if done like up close.
Yeah. As long as you know when to react.
Yep.
React quickly. Make sure that you know which ones are punishable.
And know when to neutral duck. You can neutral duck the ice ball, which a lot of people surprisingly
don't hold
still
that
overlook.
don't hold that block bottom too much.
It's an illusion, guys. The best way to block is to just not
block at all.
Exactly. See, Joe said it. I said it.
Come on.
Two different takes, two different games.
Yeah, we get used to holding the block button about, especially on other games, right?
It's really like a safety net, I mean, I think MKX pretty much used it as the run button. It was hardly a block button, was it?
That's true. And I think NRS is only one of the few who has like a block button. So if you're used to other games like Street Fighter, Dragon Ball,
exactly, you'll back the block.
Back block.
But then if you play Soul Calibur, you'll feel a bit more at home,
Right. So that's the reason most of our MK players also play Soul Cal, right?
Yeah, they enjoy that game too. But yeah.
So we're setting it up.
Man, in that last match, I would have loved to see Dimitri Vegas, as the skin. So you could have Dimitri Vegas go against Ronda Rousey. I mean, it's Ronda Rousey's voice, so.
They haven't used that yet. Hopefully,
it's random. It's randomized. So the stuff is,
We'll tell Trigger in a while, so that he could use that afterwards.
Hopefully. I mean, maybe in like casuals, he'll run it.
So they switched the.
I think one of them wants to use the DLC, maybe.
Yeah, I think Javi used the other. He was a player 2, although he's on player 1. I think that's the reason why they changed the profile. So now they're back, setting it up on a tournament.
Yeah, they're back. And this is going to be an interesting match. You got Noob Saibot versus Jax.
Ooh.
And
when there's a rush down, the other one plays like a safety, maybe in the distance, you think?
In a way, I think the tool set makes people want to believe he's a bit of a zoner, but
no, I don't see his Noob as a zoner at all. I've seen a lot of game plays in YouTube, especially Honeybee. He uses Noob.
Yeah.
Honeybee uses Noob, and I haven't seen him. He does it a zone. More likely than not, he uses it to space control.
Yeah, pretty much. He's a space control character, perfectly put. And it's like he's a fake zoner, as Cromwell Kid would say.
So if you feel that a Noob is zoning you out, don't be fooled.
Yeah, don't be fooled. He wants you to do something so you can control your space.
A lot of great new players, Noob Saibot players, uses Noob Saibot to zone just to feel what your reactions will be.
Exactly. They try to get a feel for you. And
right.
The thing also that makes Noob very, very scary is that his combos lead to big damage.
Does he? Wow. Let's see those big boy damage here then.
Yeah, well, let's get it on. Is this going to be the button check or is this going to be the match? It was a rockin'.
I didn't even see them set their buttons, right?
I think I saw them set the buttons.
Right. So it's CG Phosphoride versus
Ultimate Rico.
Ultimate Rico. There you go.
Okay, let's see. What's going to happen? Okay.
Oh, they're starting the match. Are they?
Right here.
Oh, they are starting off the bat.
Getting with the forward two staggers. Back roll.
Roll back.
I like that. Noob standing. Oh, tries to get the restand. Doesn't quite get it.
So Noob has a restand.
Yeah, the back one 1+3 is a restand. Bombs are getting heated.
Yeah. So every time he does a combo, his hands are heating up.
Every time he punches.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
It does kind of matter.
Right.
Okay, there we go. One more, and oh, that's good. That's good.
Walk up
Because
to a
if he
grab.
punched even just one more bit, the crushing blow would have triggered. If
Was
he
that
did
a command grab?
No, that's actually
Just a
his
little-
regular throw.
Ah.
Okay. Alright, it's a stagger war. Arms are starting to heat up. Good conversion.
Ooh.
Misses the restand.
Looks like we're trying to do something there. He lost one of his defensive bars.
Okay, one thing about Jax you never want him to do to you is to get him to snowball you. He doesn't do much damage per touch, but the moment those arms heat up, you see stuff like this. It's a big headache.
269. Almost 270 charge. And
there we
goes
go.
Game one.
Okay. Game one goes to Phosphor, and he ends up with a crushing blow. I like my man's style here.
Very Sonic Foxy.
He does not care about bullets, sir. He will
Not
press
at all.
it. He will choke it.
So a quick match went to Phosphoride. It went straight to the next round. The next game.
Game. All right. Phosphoride really hungry for the staggers.
Right.
Tries to go a bit for the zoning.
Now, what Ultimate Rico needs to do here is use just his pokes. I believe Noob has a good down 3 poke or
He
down
does.
4 poke.
I believe it's a down 4, the one with the sickle.
Right. Yeah, but even his down 3, the kick.
Yeah.
It has a good space on it as well.
And it jails from a lot of stuff. Because they're going to go, oh, really trying to go for that restand he is. Or they're one of the coolest looking forward throws in the
I love
game.
that throw, definitely. It went to the corner. That's bad.
Oh no, the staggers are getting him.
Ooh!
Tries the fuzzy. What was that? Restand by the mattress.
Nah,
and there
I
you go,
was
in the
expecting
corner.
that throw. He should have expected that throw. I haven't seen anyone tech throw yet.
Fight.
Well, that's the kind of throw you expect, but you don't want to tech because you're just too afraid to tech it when it comes.
Right. The difference here with MK11 though is that if you make a mistake on the tech throw, whoever is the character that has a crushing blow on this throw,
You load it up.
you'll get it.
They got a loaded gun.
Right.
But in the case for Jax, he already has a loaded gun.
Right. Look at those guns.
Look at those biceps. Stand shift. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Next one's gonna be a crushing blow.
He
Good
saw
back.
that coming, but he just went jumped back.
I like that. Sickle snap, the sickle teleport.
Yeah, he went out. With the another
Yo,
one.
okay.
Where are you
Phosphoride was
going,
ready.
boy? Where are you going,
You're
Noob Saibox?
grounded, sir. Behind is grounded. And a mini pop off right there from Phosphoride.
Phosphoride feeling himself.
Feeling it
So
right
one more
now.
game. So all of the matches seems to be a blowout for everyone
Yeah,
against the other.
actually.
So let's see if Ultimate Rico can.
Change it. There we
bounce
go. That's nice. Okay, staggers, good luck.
Down one into
It's a
a
snapping
combo.
match. Tries to go for the
Very
grab.
basic.
Ooh. Kind of the throw. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Ultimate Rico kind of
Rico's-
finding his bearings.
Yeah, and he's composing himself now. Don't start with a high, man. Come on.
Got it. Jail it. Oh. Bop. Okay, you're in the corner.
Ooh,
The anti-air. He knows he's jumping. He's trying to
Yeah.
go for the air guns.
that's a punish.
Okay, punish.
Oh.
What's gonna happen? Is it gonna fatal blow? Oh no.
No, he tried. He tried.
Okay, there we go. One of the coolest looking fatal blows in the game.
Boot to the face. To the head. And a cycle. Yep.
Okay.
Finally got a round off of that match.
Round 2. Fight.
Back to.
So I think Ultimate Rico's reactions are now good.
Yeah, I think he's adapting accordingly to what's happening.
See, he knows when to block, but not that time.
I don't see much zoning from him though. Given that like Noob's Spirit
Right.
Ball does 9% damage.
And look at that pressure.
Good jump back.
Yeah. He doesn't want Noob Saibo to go away, to move away because of his staggers.
which is pretty smart given that you really want your arms to heat up if you're going to be playing Jax.
Ooh, that's a dead new Cybot.
A bit of a waste there, but, you know, if it's to take the match, I mean, he is on set point after all.
Wait, can you cancel a crushing blow? You
Yeah,
can't, right?
you can actually.
You can.
If you set it, hold crushing blows on check, held on check. You can choose to use it when you want to use it or when you don't want to use it.
Wow. That's interesting. So yeah. Yeah.
Oh, full screen game. Bit of a stare down from full screen. Sickle teleport.
I love it.
Gets him with a safe string. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Forward throw. He gets good Oki from this.
Right.
Wow, chainsaw. Very, very brave.
Ooh, that's another difference between MKX and MK11.
See, don't be fooled again. Just because I knew it.
Is this gonna kill?
I think it is, man. It's Jax. Jackson breaks. As Champa would say.
There you go. So yeah, as I was saying, the difference between MKX and MK11 is that you cannot grab on the air or while the opponent's on the air.
Exactly.
Good game though.
And Phosphorite takes it, progressing on to the winner's side. Ultimate Rico is still in this, in the lower brackets. Definitely not the last we'll be seeing of his noob.
We'll see
It's
him
always
again,
nice to see a new player, you know, pop around
exactly,
with Bihan, you know.
So that's about it for us here on stream.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Exactly.
So stick around because there's going to be more MK action later in the afternoon. And up next, we have...
Join us later in the top 8 and we will see you again.
All right.
This has been...
This is Mr. Magtastic.
And Mustache Joe. We'll see you again later.
Later, guys.